Behind every sweet smile, there could be a shadow lurking, a hidden agenda, a silent manipulator in plain sight. What if the woman closest to you isn't who you think she is? What if she's evil? No, not the witch with a broomstick kind of evil. I'm talking about cold calculation, emotional manipulation, psychological warfare dressed in perfume and charm. Still think you're immune? Ask yourself this. Ever been gaslit so hard you started apologizing for things you didn't even do? Exactly. In this video, we're diving into 7 chillingly evident signs that the woman by your side may be more dangerous than you ever imagined. And with each sign, the truth gets darker. So buckle up, because once you see the signs, you can't unsee them. 1. She weaponizes your emotions. She doesn't scream, she doesn't throw things, she just uses your own heart against you. At first, she seems understanding, supportive. But soon, every emotional moment you share becomes ammo. You tell her about your childhood pain, she'll use it in a fight, open up about your fears. Suddenly, she's pressing those exact buttons to control your behavior. It's like giving her the nuclear codes, and now she's playing battleship with your brain. The Stoic man learns, control your emotions, or someone else will. If she exploits your vulnerability instead of respecting it, that's not love. That's a game. But if you think emotional manipulation is bad, wait until you see what she does when you're not around. 2. She's a master of image, not integrity. She's obsessed with how she appears to others. Always perfect, always charming. In public, she's a queen. In private, a cold tyrant. This duality isn't accidental, it's strategic. Evil women are chameleons. They change colors depending on who's watching. Ever seen her rage at a waiter, then laugh at brunch like nothing happened? Red flag, my friend. Big one. Stoicism teaches us to value inner virtue over outer image. But to her, image is everything, and she'll do anything to protect it. And that anything can get terrifying. 3. She isolates you. Slowly, it doesn't start with, cut off your friends. No, it's subtler than that. Why do you even talk to him? He's a bad influence. Your mom doesn't understand us. You're different when you're with them. Suddenly, your circle shrinks. You're alone, and she's your only lifeline. Before you know it, your social life looks like a ghost town, except the only ghost is you, wondering what happened. Isolation is a control tactic. The Stoic man guards his autonomy. If she's pulling you away from your tribe, ask why. Because the next sign, it reveals her true hunger. 4. She craves control, not connection. This woman doesn't want a relationship. She wants dominion. Everything must go her way. Your schedule, your habits, your goals. You start changing. Not because you're growing, but because you're being molded. It's not compromise, it's conquest. At this point, you're less boyfriend, more remote control. Stoicism reminds us, only a weak mind obeys every impulse, including someone else's. If your choices always bend to her will, ask yourself, are you even choosing anymore? And when you try to push back, watch how she flips the script. 5. She's the victim in every story. No matter what happens, she's never wrong, ever. She can lie, betray, insult, and still find a way to make you the bad guy. Evil women master victimhood as a weapon. They cry not because they're hurt, but because they know you'll cave. She could key your car and somehow convince you parked it wrong. This reversal of blame messes with your sense of truth. You begin doubting your own memory, your own sanity. It's psychological gaslighting at its finest. And if you think this is all in your head, wait until you see what she does to your reputation. 6. She sabotages you subtly. She won't openly tell you not to chase your dreams. She'll just poke holes in them. You really think you're good enough for that job? Maybe stick to something safer. Why are you always so obsessed with that idea? Bit by bit, she cuts down your ambition. You become smaller, quieter, less you. She doesn't need a knife. Her words are sharper. To the Stoic, growth is sacred. If someone fears your success more than they celebrate it, beware. She's not nurturing you, she's neutralizing you. But the final sign, it's the deadliest of all.
7. She enjoys your pain. This is when the mask slips, completely. She laughs when you fail. She gets a spark in her eyes when you're down. It's no longer about love or conflict, it's about dominance. Your suffering feeds her ego. She doesn't want to fix the relationship, she wants to win. Stoicism demands we observe, not just feel. If a woman takes pleasure in your pain, run. Don't walk. Because you're not in love, you're in a psychological battlefield. Now you've seen the signs, and you might be wondering, what if I'm with someone like this? What if it's too late? It's never too late. The Stoics teach us that freedom begins in the mind. Recognize the pattern, reclaim your boundaries, rediscover your worth. Because an evil woman doesn't fear confrontation, she fears awakening. And now, you're awake. If this video shook something inside you, don't ignore it. Tap like, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next.